ॐ नमस्तेऽस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय.
Shivaya Nama. In this Shiva Mahapurana, one of the 18 Puranas written by Vedavyasa, we have so far seen the Jnana Samhita and Dharma Samhita. Now we are going to see the Kailaya Samhita. This Samhita begins with prayers to Parameshwara along with goddess Parvati and his children Ganapati and Skanda and the primary Ganas. He is the chief of the Prakriti Purushas and the cause of the three activities: creation, preservation, and destruction. Once upon a time, sages who were doing penance in the Himalayas came to Kashi to worship Lord Shiva. They took bath in the river Ganga, they came to Manikarnika Ghat, took bath there and did tarpana to devas, sages and pitras. They did puja and prayed to Vishwanatha. They chanted the Veda lines Sadarudra. They were with the happiness of having fulfilled all their duties. So the Puranika had come there to have darshan at Panchakrodha Kshetra. Sages saw him there one day. On hearing to his arrival, others also gathered there. All went together along with him to Vishwanatha shrine and prayed to Lord. Then from there they went to the Mukti Mandap there. They asked the Puranika Sreshta sage Suda to sit in a Divya Asana there. They did Pada Puja and prayed to him happily. Suda Puranika looked at him and asked, "Are you all fine?" "With Lord Shiva's grace and elders' blessings, we all are happy," the sages said. On knowing that Suda Puranika is very happy, they desire to know the meaning of Pranav from him. Vyasa Bhagavan's Sishya, Mahapuranika, O great one, you are praised as Puranika Uttama as you teach all the Puranas of Vedavyasa Bhagavan to people like us. The Puranas were told in a way that would benefit everyone, so that even those who do not understand the essence and components of the Vedas can understand them. Vedas describe the meaning of Pranav. Pranav is Maheshwara Swarup. Maheshwara has taken abode in your Hridaya Kamal. Grant us the grace to drink the nectar of the Shiva stories that you are going to say and get rid of our sins and attain the supreme bliss. Who else other than you can teach us such a treasured one? So they said mesmerizingly. So the Puranika accepted to that and began to tell, praying to Ganesha, Subramanya, Parvati, Parameshwara, Nandideva, Seth Sanat Kumara, and Vyasa. Punyasilas, you all have asked a very subtle question. My Guru Sage Vyasa has said this earlier to sages at Naimisharanya. I will tell you that as such. Don't let your senses wander. Have that in your control and hear with devotion. Earlier, in Swarochishman Mantra, in the holy land of Naimisaranya, sages all got together and performed Dirgha Chakra Yagna. Lord Shiva was much happy about it. To know the Ishvara Swarupa, they were eagerly waiting for Vyasa Bhagavan's arrival. Vishnu's Amsa, Jagat Guru, and sage Parasara's tapas benefit, sage Vyasa arrived. On seeing him, everybody got up, went and received him with a blooming face, greeted him and prayed to him. They made him to sit in a golden asan at the Yagnashala and prayed to him with folded hands humbly. Sage Vyasa looked at those sages and said, "Rishis, the yagna you all did got completed without any problem. What is the reason behind doing Parameshwara Puja in this yagna?" As the thought to know about the Ishvara Swarup arose in you all are doing Archana to him. Sages prayed to Vyasa and said, "You are Narayan's Amsa. You are the Jagat Guru. You have attained the full prasad of Lord Shiva, Vishnu and Brahmadeva. We got the darshan of your holy lotus feet that cannot be attained by Pabis. So we have lived a fulfilled life. We thought of knowing the Pranava Swarupi Parameshiva once we completed the Chatra Yagna at the holy Naimisaranya. As that didn't get fulfilled, You only should tell us that. Who else other than you in these three worlds can clear our doubts? We are submerged in this birth and death ocean. You should pull us to the shore of Mukti in the boat of Shivagnan. Vedavyasa prayed to Parameshwara and began to tell. Andana Uttamas, it is very difficult in this world to get the thought to inquire and know the Shiva Roop. Only those who have the Shiva Prasad will get devotion, says Vedas. As you all did Archana to Ambikapati in the Dirgha Chatra Yagna, you all have begun to inquire that Paramapati's Lakshanas. Once upon a time, there was a conversation between Uma Maheshwara. I will tell you all that idikasa. Jagannatha Ishwari was born as a daughter to Daksha and she attained Lord Shiva. Her father Daksha insulted Lord Shiva. So she thought she should change her body and her name Dakshayani, which she got as she was born as a daughter to Daksha. She was born as daughter in the name Uma to the Himachal king with the grace of Lord Shiva. Then Uma Devi did penance and married Lord Shiva. One day she looked at Lord Shiva and asked, Bhagavan, you do all the five duties right from creation. You know all. You give me mantra diksha in this avatar and make me holy. Devi, if you have such an idea, come to Mount Kailash. Saying so, Lord Shiva went along with Devi to Mount Kailash. He did diksha to Uma as per rules. He did Pranava Swarupa Upadesh. After that, both of them left to the park, which is in the pure philosophical form. Uma Devi decorated herself with the flowers her friends Sumalini and others gave. She sat on Lord Shiva's lap. Lord Shiva looked at Parvati Devi's holy face and became happy. At that time, Devi looked at Lord Shiva and asked, Nada, you gave me Pranava Mantra Upadesh. I would like to know its meaning. How did Pranav get created? How did it get the name Pranav? How many mantras got created out of it? Why should we call it as Veda Adi? Who is the Deva for that Pranav mantra? How do we treat those Pranav Devas? How to do puja to them? How do we say Pranav as the Atma Swarup for this universe? Who chants Pranav mantra? What is the benefit of it? Please tell me in detail about the place where we should do that puja, its mandal pramana, its rishis and nyasa karmas. We will see what Lokanayaka Lord Shiva said in the next session.